Hi, everybody. Welcome to a new episode of the BNI Interview Show, where we have conversations with BNI members. For those who don't know, BNI is a referral marketing networking group where entrepreneurs meet weekly and support each other. My name is Antoine Didier. I'm the owner of 147 Photos. I'm the host for this show, at least for today. I'm part of the Partners in Growth group that is located in San Diego, and we're getting to know our network. So today we're having a conversation with my friend, Mary Hoffman. She's a financial advisor, and I'll let her introduce herself, and we'll go from there. Go.
Okay, great. Thanks, Antoine. Glad to be here. Well, a little bit about me. What many of you may not know is that I consider myself an East Coaster at heart. I am a transplant out here, originally from Boston, and by way of Chicago and Minneapolis, I found myself here in sunny San Diego, and couldn't be happier. Send lots of people lots of texts in December as we're grilling outside in shorts. So that said, but what I miss most is the thunderstorm. So for all of you out there who used to be from where I'm from, I miss those storms. Send me a video. What I do is I help educate people and help them plan for their future. And because of what I do, I'm fairly limited in kind of what I can say. But if you're curious about learning more, come to our BNI meeting next Wednesday, the 14th, and you'll hear a little bit more about what I want to share.
Look at that plug, just like right there at the beginning. Mwah!
I want to share it with the world. Come and join us.
Just in case it wasn't clear enough, we're partners in growth. So what do you do exactly?
Yeah.
Like what?
So a lot of people have questions about what does their future look like, and I'm kind of their partner. I co-pilot with them to make sure that we're planning appropriately, and they've got all the information that they need to make the best financial decisions that they can for themselves and their family.
Wow, that was very simple and concise. Nice, I like it.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. A lot of people make it a little bit more difficult to understand than it needs to be. You know.
Yeah, that is true. Out of the conversations that we've had, that is one of the things I like the most about you is that I'm an artist, I'm a photographer. I don't like finances. It just makes I start getting anxiety straight away. I don't know what's going on. Fortunately, I have an amazing partner who's taking care of our bills and our finances instead of just paying that up. I'm just happy to participate in this whole process, and that's it. But
good. Everybody needs a good partner. So
yeah, it's true. But at least I know that when I have a question or when my wife has a question about finances, I know that we can go to you because you'll make it simple. And I like that. What brought you to BNI? That I don't know, actually.
Yeah. Okay. Well, funny story. So I was supposed to go and hear someone talk, much like we've just invited you guys to come and hear us next week. But the night before, I got a call that the spot in this particular group had just been opened by the person that had departed. And so he said, look, this spot doesn't come up very often. If you're curious about this, why don't you go there first? You can always see me speak. And little did he know that his group meets the same time as ours. So I will never hear him speak unless he comes to our group, but it's cool. It was probably the best decision I made was to kind of course correct and attend the group meeting down at the old place we were meeting at. Cafe Coyote, I think was the name of it. And kind of sat there, and there were several people that were looking at the position that was open.
Oh, really?
And we had to go through a pretty rigorous panel interview.
No, seriously? Really? Did you fight?
Yeah.
Did you have to fight?
Oh, it came to cups.
Brass knuckles, right?
No, yeah. Well, and this kind of speaks, I think, to the nature of just BNI in general, is that really it comes down to culture. There were a lot of people in that room, in that interview, that were probably far more qualified than I was from time in the industry and just, general sort of awareness. I was kind of the new kid on the block, and they said, nope, but you're the right fit for this group. And culture is important. So
yes, 100%. That is one of those things that, where our chapter is going through a lot of changes lately, right? And again, because of its success, I would say, actually, like people are moving out, people are changing and evolving, and sort of like Quinn
Yeah.
was our CPA, right?
Mhm.
During many years, several years,
Yeah.
and because of his success in BNI, his partners asked him to
Move up.
change to move up and to change
Yeah.
the direction that he was in the firm that he was doing business in. So
Mhm.
I don't know, testament to BNI. But right now we
Mhm.
are like, our members are, it's ebbs and flows and things like this. So
Yeah.
I honestly don't know why I even said this. I completely lost the train of thought. Oh yes, it was culture. We were talking about culture and things like this.
Mhm.
Yeah, I think I'm with you. I think it's important.
Yeah.
We always have the same core of people. I don't know about you, but I only visited one chapter when I came to BNI, and
That was the only meeting I ever went to.
yeah, same. I
Yeah.
just fell in love with the group immediately. I connected to the members of the group immediately. I felt immediately at home in our group. And I know hasn't been the experience of everybody, but
Mhm.
our own culture within the group, I think, really made it why I decided to only visit one group and stay for for this. All right.
Yeah.
So, talking about ebbing and flowing, what's your biggest challenge in business right now, or in BNI, or something like that?
I think, and this is just kind of something I'm hearing out there in
Mm.
general, whether you're in business for yourself or you're employed somewhere or whatever, is just there's a lot of uncertainty out there right now. And so I think the biggest challenge I see is what's going to happen next? What's the future hold?
Yeah.
Does anybody have a crystal ball? Mine's in the shop, but if I think people want a little bit more stability. They want
Mm.
less sort of craziness and less unknown. They want some answers. They want some information. They want some education. Because when we can calm that a little bit, we can make better decisions. So I think the biggest challenge just out there in general right now is a fatigue on the unknown.
Yeah, I mean, yes. Well, I mean, we live in San Diego. The real estate market in San Diego is bananas, crazy. Boop. It doesn't make any sense. Well, it does make it. I understand why it is the way it is, but it is. It's crazy. So no, and it does provoke a lot of uncertainty for people.
Yeah.
Plus that we're still we're still on the on the back end of a pandemic.
Yeah.
We're still coming out of it
Mhm.
as of this recording.
Yeah.
So
Right.
it's
As of today,
right.
timestamp. Yep.
So it's weird. I totally get it. Totally get it. Pivoting from that, what is a success story that you've had in your business?
It's going to sound like a brag, and I don't mean it that way. But I kind of look at the transformation that I had to go through from being not a client, being a client, to having a financial partner, to listening to the coaching, to getting the education. Like, I am my own success story, right? I came from, and I've talked at length to anybody that will listen. I had a ton of debt. I was making terrible financial decisions. I have a degree in economics. You'd think I'd know better. I didn't. I still got caught up in all the, hyper consumptionism and travel. And I mean, had a great time, don't get me wrong, but have paid handsomely for it. And so when I met my person, I was living in Chicago at the time, and she kind of sat down and, gave me some truth telling and education. And it was kind of then that things just started to shift. They kind of started to click differently. I saw things differently. I looked through a different lens. And so, you start making different decisions, like I said, when you have more information. So I go from that to saying, okay, I can see what retirement might look like. I can see what, raising my kids and paying for their education might look like.
Yeah.
I couldn't imagine that then. I
Right.
couldn't see it through where the place that I was coming from. So I think it's just a testament to when you have a good champion, when you have someone who's kind of in your corner and sitting in it with you, that you can figure it out. You absolutely can.
I know it's yeah, I agree. It's weird though, still, like I I have to say that because of you and because of, other financial, people in my life that have helped me and my wife take better decisions, we have started, to not to invest better, but to take care of our finances better, right? But that's it. Like, you can't make those decisions if you don't have the education about it, right?
Right.
And I know that's what you're good at, but that's what you got basically, right? You became, you teach what you preach, right? Or you preach what you teach. I don't know what
when the
direction
student
does it go?
becomes the teacher, right?
Yeah,
I don't
exactly.
know.
Whatever.
Whichever, both directions. Who knows?
You make your own version of that of that saying.
I just think we have a real huge opportunity to get more education into people younger and younger and younger, so that the better decision making can start sooner.
Right. And yes.
I'm on a war path for that.
That definitely something is that should almost be taught in school, frankly. How to in college, how to pay your taxes, how to build a resume, how to go to an interview, things like this. I don't think you should be able to graduate college without having these these very, very like building blocks of professional life.
Basics. Yep.
No, it's true. I mean, I know it's an opinion, but everybody has one, right? But
yes, I've got several. You just gotta let me know which one you want.
So going back to BNI, who's your ideal referral partner in BNI? Or in BNI, or who's your ideal referral partner in general?
Yeah, the folks that connect me with the people that I want to help are the people that get it. The people that have seen it, they have felt it, they get it. They understand what it's like to have a true partner, that they've got a plan. They may not have all the answers yet, but they've at least got the sketch. They've got the plan. And more than that, it's not just set it and forget it. It's a revisit constantly. It's a make sure that you're checking in on things, like, right? You can't just let things go and not make course corrections. And so industry specific doesn't really matter. I've been connected to people in all different, doesn't even matter. Like you might be in a professional services arena, you might be, a person in a 5-person company, you might be someone in a 20,000 person company. But if you get it and you understand that it's important to make time and space for this type of conversation, that's an awesome person for me to be connected to, because likely there are other people that they are connected to that I might help.
Right. Okay.
I don't know if that's an answer or not, but
no, it is. It is. That's that's the people you're aiming for. Yeah. Okay. Well, I think actually that's it for today.
Okay. Thank you.
You really ended up on a nice, concise answer. So we'll end it here today. Again, guys, if you are interested in getting to know BNI or our group specifically, to be part of it and coming to visit us, Mary is presenting next week. So am I. There will be oddly enough, I'm presenting on the 14th of July, which is Bastille Day. On my national day of France, national holiday. We'll put the URL either at the bottom of the screen or in the comments here. So we'll see you soon. Bye.
Come on down.